Good evening and welcome to Walter R. Johnson Sports Complex. This is Kevin O'Neill, and with me, as always, once again, is Coach Mix. Bill, welcome back.
Thanks. Glad to be back. Missed you guys.
So we go into week 5 here, and we are checking in with the Conference Bowl Waukegan Bulldogs. Coach Mix, tell us a little bit about their visiting Bulldogs.
Well, Waukegan's been struggling for a few years now. They got a new coach, a man by the name of Zach Carr. Even though they were 1-8 last year, he felt pretty good coming into the season because he had a lot of young talent. They have 5 returning starters on offense, but on the defensive side is where they've struggled a little bit. They've got a couple sophomores that are pretty quick and pretty big, so he knows that they'll be young, but they have a lot of energy, and they're committed to changing the culture there. Right now they're sitting at 0-4, and they lost to Lake Forest and they lost to Mundelein, giving up over 40 points to both. But they did manage to score in both games, so I guess that's a positive for them at this point.
Right, and they're just trying to build a program. Coach Carr is trying to build that back up. He's got a lot of sophomores, like you said, that they're trying to get invested into this program. So the Libertyville Wildcats come into the season at 2-2. They're 1-1 in conference. They lost week 1 to Lamont and week 3 to a juggernaut that is the Warren Blue Devils. Won against Evanston and then got a conference win against Lake Forest last week, 22-7. So we'd like to, for the first time, bring in something new here and throw it down to we've got Chris Davis down on the field. He'll be getting ready to report to us. We will be hearing from him soon. So we've got the Lake Forest game last week, as I said, was 22-7. The Cats got out to a quick start, scored early, and we're doing well. We're running things along. And then things kind of got bogged down a little bit, offensively and defensively. And Lake Forest put up a score in the second quarter. And that was all the scoring. That was everything that we had. Leaders last week, there wasn't very much, not a lot on the ground. The Cats were throwing. And I'm just getting word that Coach Davis is ready to go. So we will throw it down on the field to Coach Davis.
Neil, can you guys hear me up there in the booth? Do you guys have me on?
So we're looking here to see if we can hear from Coach Davis.
Coach O'Neill, do you have me on there? I'm trying to look up and look at you here.
I don't think his mic is on.
All right, well, here we go. Coach O'Neill, I'm getting the word that we're going here live, and you can tell it's a little bit different down here on the field for tonight, but we're excited for a great night tonight between the Wildcats and the Bulldogs, and we'll see if we can kind of document everything from a new perspective here, down here on the sidelines at the Walter R. Johnson Sports Complex.
Okay, thank you, Coach Davis. So we're getting into Cats are, like we said, even on the season with our next conference game coming up here. We've got the captains at midfield. That is Scotty Creel is one of the captains. It's impossible to mix Big TP, Tyler Patterson. That's Trenton Van Boeing is number 74. And then Charlie True, whose name and number we call a lot in the backfield, is number 25 tonight for the Wildcats.
I think that would be 26, Coach.
Or 26, excuse me. Thank you, Coach Mix. Saving my bacon again already.
Hey, I'm back. I'll do my job.
I will say, I love Waukegan's shiny gold helmets, Coach.
They're sharp.
They're very sharp. The Waukegan Bulldogs and the traditional Waukegan Bulldog actually has an eye patch over one of its eyes because it is a combined mascot of the old Waukegan East and Waukegan West. One was the Pirates, and so when they consolidated into one school, they put the eye patch over the Bulldog as an homage, if you will.
And that's why they have the many colors.
The many colors, yes.
Combining Waukegan East and West. Looks like Waukegan deferred to the second half, so Libertyville has chosen to receive the ball, and looks like they're going to get it toward the south end zone and be heading north.
So band is getting lined up, getting ready to go. So there's a lot of factors going on for the Cats here, obviously, after a big conference win against Lake Forest, and then the schedule just keeps getting tougher from here. The Cats are looking to put together a clean game, both offensively and defensively, and really just try to make sure they stay healthy. We've been getting a few dings and bruises every once in a while. This game should be well in hand for the Wildcats once things get going, but you want to make sure you're playing a clean game, and probably seeing some guys getting some opportunities in full game action that they might not usually get to see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe seeing a few players that we haven't seen out here and see what they can do. I know the kids like a chance to play in front of the crowd, and this will be a good night for them, hopefully.
Absolutely. And, of course, when you're starting a sophomore quarterback, every game is important experience for them, regardless, because Quinn is doing a really nice job, but he's still getting used to making some of those reads at the speed that they come in on and making some of those throws. He's obviously got the arm. There's no doubt about that. And he's got a very good connection with Gavrick and with Nikolic. Would like to see them be able to spread the ball around and would love to see True get a little break. That man never comes out of the backfield. Would like to see some other touches from somebody. But you got to take the ball away from Charlie. He's not going to give it up.
Nope. All right, looks like the teams are lining up, getting ready for the national anthem here. We got our drum majors going to center field on the 30-yard line.
And you know what? Last week we asked on the broadcast, we said we had to get the drum major's name, and Mr. Gore, one of the band directors, was kind enough to send it to me, and I can't find it right now. I'll be a son of a biscuit. So we will turn it over to the Libertyville Marching Band right now for the national anthem, and we will see you on the other side of our very talented musicians.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present the 2022 Marching Wildcats under the direction of sophomore drum major Catherine Harrison. We welcome our visitors, the Waukegan Bulldogs. Now, please rise, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem. Conducted by LHS Finance Department Supervisor Mr. Dustin Helby. The flag flies at the north end of the stadium.
Can you hear me now? Outstanding, and we're really back now. And here come the Wildcats busting out of the tunnel. The marching band did a great job with the national anthem for us, led by our drum majors, Catherine Harrison, the head drum major, Violet Biggs, and Jessica Brown, as the students head over to the football players cheer and pom head over to the student section, as has become tradition here. So, Coach Mix, when you are going into what you presume is going to be an overmatched opponent, what is as a former head coach, what are the key things that you emphasize to your team?
I think you got to make sure that you're always fundamentally sound. You keep improving on things that you're trying to work on that will help you beat teams down the line. We know that it takes at least five wins to get into the playoffs. This is one that you would circle on a calendar as a win, but it comes with, the importance that you have to get better, so when you're playing these other teams that are more 50-50 games, you're able to do some of the things you really need to do. I know Warren is always looking at just one game at a time and trying to improve. The Cats have to do that too. Even though a lot of times when you're playing this game, you circle this as a win, you got to make sure that you're staying fundamentally sound and doing the things that will help you win games down the line.
Okay, so the Cats will receive the ball in the south end zone. We've got Tyler DeFranco up front in the middle. That's number 30 right there, Brogan Loesch. On the just to his right, number 32 is Will Carney, AP Euro alum Will Carney, might I add. Looks like Hans Bruckner is opposite him. Who is deep, Coach Mix?
Looks like Luke Compare.
Yep.
Compare, and is that Drake Johnson on the far side?
Could be. Both of them have been back there getting some duty.
All right, they're lined up at about the 11-yard line. Doesn't look like they expect too deep a kick, so we'll take a look and see what Waukegan comes up with here.
Wait, no, are their helmets purple now?
Oh, yeah. Or maybe they change, depending on the side. Let's take a look.
Okay, kick is short, and it's going to squirt out of bounds. So the Cats will take the ball at the 35 right there, to imagine. They're not going to make them re-kick.
Looks good. So we'll see. They're going to mark it at that spot. And here comes the Cats offense. I do think maybe it was just the lights.
The lights? Yeah, they must just be that shiny.
Yeah, if you look at the defensive backs, when he turns his head, it kind of looks gold. It looks gold.
I stand corrected.
So, Coach, who's running the offense?
So Coach Shack. Coach Shack is the offensive coordinator. Now that Coach Davis has joined us up in the booth. Coach Ori is on the sideline relaying in the plays. As always, Coach Christensen and Coach Henneberry are doing different jobs on the offense as well. Right. And so we got a lot going on.
All right, Chambeau, runner in a sidecar, quick pitch inside. Good blocking on the right-hand side. That looked like it was Hans Bruckner.
16, Hans Bruckner. We talked about, we were hoping some other guys get some carries.
Nice 6-yard gain.
The Cats really are going to need that play working to get their offense going, not just in this game, but moving forward. True just carries a load, and he makes things happen, but it'd be nice to open up a little bit.
True in the sidecar again. Inside handoff to True. He's got the first down. He's going to bust it out. Oh, nice tackle from behind. Out to midfield, though. That looked like a gain of about 10 or 11. That's going to give the Cats a first down.
So nice carry. We've come to see that from True. It's never just one guy who's bringing him down. He busted through a couple guys, was patient with his blockers, and then picked up the first.
True in the left side car this time. Another inside handoff. True's picking his way through. Covers the ball up, but he gets another 6 or 7. The Cats are moving right down. They're down to the 44-yard line of Waukegan.
So as we said, Waukegan's playing a lot of sophomores tonight. They do have some pretty good size on that D-line, though, the 3 guys who are down right now.
Looks like Gavrick's not in the game. Is that right, Coach? It's down here on the sideline in front of us. True's in the left side car. Chambeau, quick throw out to the flat. He's got a receiver. Taken out of bounds at about the 32. That looked like Casey Wells.
Casey Wells getting in, getting a start, getting a reception. Nice job securing that ball, turning immediately to the outside. And the Cats are getting them in chunks right here, Coach.
Yeah, looks like Gavrick's down here on the sideline right now. On the far side, we've got Tyler DeFranco. Looks like Rocco LaVista.
Yep, Rocco.
And
That's good.
Casey Wells and
Hans Bruckner.
Hans Bruckner. So 2 receivers right, 2 left, inside fake, again to True. He's got a hole on the left-hand side. He's going down at 20. He's one person to beat. Inside, touchdown.
Nice carry by True. He was patient, let his blockers set it up, and then busted through an attempted arm tackle by one guy, and then just turned on the Jets. You know, it's funny, Coach Mix, we haven't gotten an opportunity to see Charlie turn on his Jets all that much because he's been running through a lot of traffic. So we'll
got a quick replay here. And you can see him stutter step, got one player to beat. I notice every time he's about to make contact, he really does cover up the ball well.
Must have had really good freshman coaches
There
teaching
you
the
go.
fundamentals. Oh,
Got
and here's the
muddle
muddle.
huddle.
Oh, direct snap, and it's bobbled.
And
they're
no
gonna
good.
say he is down. Direct snap to the motion back.
Extra point is no good.
I think that was straight to Charlie True. It's hard to see from up here. But that gives the Cats a 6-0 lead with 10:05 left in the first quarter. Good start, Coach.
Good quick start. Hey, this week our annual senior girls flag football game is Wednesday the 28th for homecoming week at 6:30 right here in the stadium. There's over 130 girls taking part in the games. We hope to see you at all of our different homecoming events next week. And Coach Mix, if you know somebody that just can't get enough of the melodious sounds of my voice, you can come to the annual senior girls football game and hear me live here in person.
I don't know if I could do that anymore. I threw away, got rid of my flag, handed it off to Coach Thompson. He can find another person to help referee those games.
I was wondering who was going to take his.
So you'll have to find someone else to make fun of.
Ah, nuts. It just won't be the same.
Well, it looks like Gavrick's healthy. He's going to kick.
Oh, he's for sure healthy. I think they're just letting some of the other guys start. Gavrick and Luke Compare have been kind of switching off, doing kickoffs. Oh, the Cats are kicking off from the hash. They have been kicking off from the middle. So I don't know if they made that switch last week or if that's a this week thing. Bulldogs with only 4 guys in the front line.
Drive it down the right-hand side. Line drive to number 3. Looks like Amariah Brown. Cuts left. Looks like the Cats rallied and stopped him at around the 30-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from there for the Bulldogs. Let's see who we got coming out on offense, Coach.
Nice kick, nice coverage there. Looks like Matt Drumkey was one of the first guys there on the tackle. That's outstanding. So I see number 14, which is Brian Lopez, one of their returning seniors.
Is that number 2 in the backfield?
I
Quarterback?
believe it's DJ,
DJ
Brown.
Okay, Brown on the inside. Fumble.
Bobbled the snap, the exchange was
I think it
bobbled.
went right to a Libertyville defender. Let's see what they. Nope, they're calling it 2nd down. Looks like Waukegan got the ball back. Although some of the Cats are running off the field.
I think they're saying he was, what? So we'll get a quick look here. So the snap came in and then the exchange was bobbled. There was all kinds of Cats. There we go.
Libertyville football.
I do give it to the Cats. I can't tell who's on the bottom of that pile, but
Well, I got a second here while we're changing back to offense. Want to give a quick shout out to my little girls who are home watching the game, Claire, Annie, and Shannon. We had a blast at the Family Fun Fest tonight. They were having a lot of fun, and then it was ending up. So Claire, I hope your toe is feeling better. We had a little accident on one of the bouncy houses, but great to see, great to have a good time there, girls, and thanks for watching tonight.
looks like Gab's in the slot to the near side.
Oh, and Amy, hi to you too. Love you.
Inside handoff to True, right up the gut. Makes the first person miss, gets up to the 2nd level. Looks like he's going to get another 6 or 7. Seems to be averaging about 6 or 7 every carry so far.
His feet are just so, they're just moving. It looks like he's doing one of those running drills every time. He's always moving forward. Nothing's not slowing down.
Looks like we have an up back, a fullback, Jacob Dinkelberg.
Yep, Dink's been getting some fullback
Quick
time.
throw outside, got a receiver.
Carrying.
Nice, number 13. That
That's
was
Luca.
Luca, right?
So Luca getting in on this series after sitting out the first.
Nikolic, right?
Yeah.
Luka Nikolic. Want to make sure I get his name right.
Yep. Coach Dan Nikolic helps out with our technology, with our film, and coaches the boys club, the heavyweights.
True to the right of Shambo. Gavrick comes in motion. Quick flip to Gavrick. He's got a lane. Oh! Horse collar? Maybe
Depends
not.
where his hand was.
They got him a touchdown.
Wow, and he dragged him in.
Dragged him in.
Gav is so strong, man. That was some great downfield blocking there, too. It looks like Antonio Oliveri was out on that block. Dinklenberg was out on that block. And big old TP, he got his horse moving and get out there.
Well, it's a quick another touchdown. Now we're lining up the muddle huddle again. Is it the muddle or the huddle that's to the left? What are we calling it, Coach?
I don't know that we ever
All right,
differentiated.
well, that huddle is to the left. Charlie True is behind the huddle. Gavrick's lined up to kick.
Call coming in from Coach Henneberry on the side.
Another short, and a flea flicker. I think the play's broken down. Gavrick rolling right. And he's got him. Gavrick with a bullet to the far side. Looks like number 6, yeah? Austin Gomez?
Gomez. It's just
Yeah.
how you draw it up, Coach.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the muddle part. It got
Yep.
really muddly.
We muddled them, that's for sure.
So, 14-0. Still 7:49 in the first.
Goes quick when it goes like that, huh?
At halftime, we're excited. We're going to have Coach Casey Dugan come up at the end of halftime, talk about her program. Like to have guests up here. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to throw it back down to Coach Davis, tell us what's going on down on the sideline. Here come the Cats again. Gav's going to kick again. This time it's to the near hash. So they must be practicing things, huh, Coach?
Yeah, they have to be trying to try different things, different kickoff coverage. Our kickoff coverage hasn't been bad, but I would say there definitely has been room for improvement. So maybe they're experimenting, looking for some different things.
Waukegan with 2 players back at the 10-yard line.
Tell you, only 4 guys in the front line, though. If this game was going any different, that's right for an onside. That's a lot of space in between 2 guys right there.
All right, and we got the approach. Gav goes down the middle, comes down to number 4, Chester Dancy. Looks to the middle, little stutter step. Catch rally. Got him at about the, nope, still got him moving his feet down to up to the 31-yard line. It was a nice run.
Devon Wallace was one of the first Cats there. Did a really nice job getting downfield, breaking down. And the Bulldog just kept his feet moving and was able to churn forward to get up at just past the 30.
Okay, Cats coming out on defense.
So we see Owen McDonald out there. Number 83 is Cole Bonder. Caleb Christensen is in the middle.
Looks like DJ Brown still a quarterback. To the right, sidecar is Brown. Inside handoff to Brown. Quick stutter step, but wrapped up right about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe even a slight behind.
Looks like the ref's going to mark it about a yard, so it's going to be second in about a long 8.
Joey Carlucci, one of the first Cats there. Joey Carlucci been moving up the ranks and top tacklers of the Cats the last couple weeks. Current team leader is Austin Gomez at 25 tackles, coming down from the safety position. That's
another handoff to Amira Brown. Hit in the backfield. He's trying to reverse it. Not going anywhere. I think it was 83. Was that Cole Bonder who made the penetration and pulled him down? Surprised that I saw that Cole Bonder was playing football, Coach. Known from the basketball team.
Yep.
Really good athlete, so glad he's doing it. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 12. What do you think? Think they'll pass, or are they going to stick with runs at this point, Coach?
Be interesting to see. I mean, if they have a pass, here's a chance to do it, even though you're backed up way into your own zone.
2 receivers left.
Nope.
Another inside handoff, Brown to Brown. And going nowhere. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 that's going to bring up a 4th and about 11. Right into Bonder again.
So quarterback's coming off. Another lineman's coming on. Must mean a punt would be my guess. Here comes a couple other members of the punt team. Now this is always a tricky part because a lot of times teams that struggle, special teams are an area of difficulty for them. And the Cats want to play their full game.
Sure.
But it just puts you in kind of a tricky situation.
Williamson, Gomez are back to receive at about the Cat 45-yard line.
Williamson getting a chance to return kicks. He hasn't been back there. Oh, bad snap.
That's what you were saying. Bonder's giving chase.
He's going to take it off. He's going to take off. Why not?
And he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be turnover on downs. Cats will take over on the Waukegan 29-yard line.
And that's just tough. I mean, that's when teams struggle, it's the special teams.
Is it because they're spending so much time on fundamentals, on offense and defense, they don't have time to work on special teams?
Yeah, when you're working on just trying to get, especially sophomores playing varsity, trying to get them to understand the game and know what they need to do and execute, a lot of times special teams just kind of gets pushed to the side. For a lot of teams, special teams is just a different segment. And they don't treat it as a third of the game.
Looks like we got some new receivers in the game. Nate Callis throw out into the flat for Rocco La Vista. He's going to get on the left side, hops over, and 3 Waukegan defenders tackle him at about the 15-yard line. Nice little design play there.
That's great. I would love to see Rocco involved in the offense more. I think he's a tremendous athlete. It's a great potential weapon for us if we can tap into it. If he's willing to get the touches there and get out and really can add a spark to this offense, there's no doubt about it.
Looks like La Vista's in the backfield, so it looks like True's getting a rest. I think Gavrick's out again. Still Shambo, a quarterback. See Hans Bruckner out there. Inside handoff to True. No,
to La Vista.
Makes one guy miss, gets pushed at it around the 6 or 7 yard line.
Yeah, Rocco just adds a different element to the backfield. True is a hard runner, and he's a football player's runner, but nobody's going to confuse his speed with Rocco's. And if we can get Rocco getting some touches in the backfield, if he's willing to, put in the work there during the week in practice, that would be a tremendous advantage for the Cats.
Looks like the Cats are in no hurry to get the play in. Using a lot of the play clock at this point.
Well, it's also tricky when you've got some guys in there who don't get as many reps. You got to make sure that everybody knows where they're going. High snap again.
Oh, quick throw out into the flat. Intended for Nate Callis. Looked like Shambo had fumbled the snap just a little bit, kind of threw his timing off.
Yeah, I think the high snap kind of threw him off. He had to jump up and then was trying to reset. One thing I will say about Quinn, he's got a really good ability. He does not need the laces to throw that ball well. If he's getting that ball out, he doesn't take time to readjust it. He can just sling it. But I think you're right. I think the high snap threw him off a little there.
All right, La Vista in the right sidecar. Inside handoff to La Vista is going up the middle. Oh, good push by the offensive line. Gets him down to about the 3 yard line.
That's good. This is a great chance to get good touches for Rocco. And just kind of build up some confidence coming from the backfield.
Sure. First down and goal to go from the 2.
The game looks a lot different when you're coming in the backfield and looking for holes from that offensive line. So there's a good chance for him to get some of those looks.
This is in the left side car this time with Casey Wells out far on the left. Inside, La Vista, he's bouncing it out. Really, he's getting close to the goal line. Looks like they're marking him down just short.
Oh, man.
Nice job pulling the last defender. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal from about the 6-inch line, Coach.
I would expect probably another dose of La Vista here, if I was to guess.
Coming off is Antonio Oliveri and number 44, Jacob Dinkelberg.
So Dink has been getting time at fullback.
Dinklenberg.
Dink was our center when he was a freshman, Coach.
A man of many talents.
Indeed.
Another handoff. Oh! Waukegan player misses La Vista in the backfield, but Waukegan rallies again. That's tough when you're going to make the guy miss 3 yards in the backfield before you get ahead of steam.
Yeah, a little breakdown there. I don't know if he shot a gap that we were pulling our guy on, but he was certainly back there really quick. So now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. You want to punch this in.
Absolutely.
You're not going to line up for a field goal here.
Levis is to the left in the sidecar. Receivers far right and left.
Dink is out on the wing.
Handoff
Seal block.
again.
There we
Lavista
go.
jumps
There we
in the
go.
end zone. Touchdown, Cats.
I like the formation there. They brought Dink out on a wing to kind of crack down and seal that inside backer. You'll see here as we get a look at it that Dink is up to the top of your screen. He cracks down. We've got a pulling number 72, Ben Hutchins, who's making some poor defensive backs day terrible. Rocco makes a nice cut and comes right in.
All right, we're muddleless for this extra point, Coach.
So trying to just get up to the 21.
Gavrick's up in. Good. So with a minute 19 still to go in the first quarter, Cats up 21-0. And the band is playing. How does the crowd look tonight, Coach?
I don't know. You got the window.
A little sparse in the parents and regular fans, but the student section is pretty packed.
Student section doesn't care who we're playing. They want to come out and see the Cats go.
And they are dressed. What's the?
I don't know what the theme is. I couldn't quite tell.
Lot of Hawaiian and cruise wear.
Gotcha. So young entrepreneurs and young investors will be meeting on Tuesday mornings from 8 to 8:30 in room 018 down in the dungeon. So if you are a young entrepreneur or a young investor or want to be one, go ahead and join the Cats.
And if you're a young student planning to come to Libertyville High School, don't get nervous when you hear him mention the dungeon. That's just one area of the school that's a long way away from a lot of the classrooms, so it got that nickname.
Got that nickname. And it's downstairs.
It's a very friendly area.
It is.
Everyone likes it.
That's where Kelch and Autos is, and
Computer science and programming and all sorts of
absolutely.
things.
Our CAD programs down there. Mr. Gerlach is down. Nobody's friendlier than Gerlach.
No one is. That's true.
Cubs fan, though. It's not perfect.
That happens.
Yeah.
All right, Gavrick to kick again. Cats are going to drive it deep down the middle. Comes down to about the 5-yard line. Bounces out to the right-hand
That's not
side.
allowed.
Nope.
I know we're a little overmatched, but Scotty Creel was in position to make the tackle, and a Bulldog came up, first pushed him from behind, then looked like he realized he couldn't do that, so he just hugged him.
Well, it looked like, is it Devon Wallace got in on a tackle there?
Got in again. He's been down on kickoff two of the times now. Oh, we got a little check-in from the Rendies. Saw
Hello,
them.
Rendies.
Nate and Tammy, Sam, Nathan. Boys are all, the family's all here. They were at the Family Fun Fest. Very good time.
All right, 1st and 10 from about the 20, let's say the 26.5-yard line. Brown is still a quarterback. High snap. Takes it left. Find a little hole. We got a positive play for the Bulldogs that time. Gain of about 3. That's Amariah Brown, not to be confused with DJ Brown, who is number 2.
Who's the quarterback? And
We've
they've
seen
been.
them both. That was a direct snap to number 3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So, looks like big 70 for them is in the middle. Jonathan Limon. Number 54 is Davian Wright, who's one of their returning starters.
Number 14, Lopez. Brian Lopez is out there. Number 3, Amariah Brown is back at quarterback again. Little jet sweep motion, but he keeps it. Tries to go up the middle. Nothing there. Cats rally. Might be, what I'd say, a loss of 2 there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It looked like they moved number 2, who's a starting quarterback, DJ Brown, out to a flanker position. I saw him on this side of the field.
Interesting. Oh, my wife just notified me that what did I call Evan then? Oh, I called him Nathan. I said Nate and Tammy and Sam, and then I said Nathan. It's Evan Rendy. Sorry, Evan.
And if you're a young student coming to Libertyville High School, Mr. O'Neill will forget your name. So just want to point that out.
I accidentally called him his dad's name. That happens sometimes.
That just happens. All right. So, what do we got coming up around Libertyville? Let's see. Let's see, the Frost football team won last night 51-26. Gavin Dixon had a TV reception and a pick 6. Another sports action. Let's see what we got going on tomorrow.
Hold on, Coach. I want to throw one other thing out there about Gavin Dixon. He also he returned a non-fielded kickoff. The Cats kicked off. The ball was skirting around on the ground, and he picked it up and scooped and scored. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed because you can't advance that ball. But you know who disagrees with me?
The referee.
Is Coach Egger.
Oh.
And I'm inclined to believe Coach Egger. I think the refs blew that call, but Coach Eggert says you can advance it. So I'll be curious if anybody in our listening audience has any knowledge that could help us out with.
All right, we got a 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. They're on the 31.5-yard line. Bulldogs still looking for their first down. Their starting quarterback, DJ Brown, is flanked out way right. See if we're going to get a pass out of him. We're going to just look again. Nope, it's a keeper. Oof. And a quick hit. Oh, might be hurting down there. That was a hard hit. But it's going to bring up a 4th down in about 4.
Looks like it might be a hand or a lower abdomen for Owen McDonald. He came in hard. He read that play really well.
All right. So Bulldogs are back in punt formation. The first one didn't go so well.
Scotty Creel coming back on. We've got Luke Williamson and Austin Gomez again back once for the punt.
Better snap. Kick is away. It's short.
Fire,
Bounce
fire,
at
fire,
midfield.
Fire.
Rolls down to about the 46-yard line of the Cats. So, Coach, if a team is struggling like Waukegan does and they have to punt a lot, tell me why is special teams still a struggle?
So, the very first things first, finding a good long snapper is a hard thing to do. And the fewer guys you have, and you can see Waukegan has very few guys on its roster, very few guys on the sideline, and that can make the punt almost impossible to get off well if you can't get a guy who can get it back there. And then you hate to say it, it's even difficult to practice it if the snaps aren't there.
Gotcha. Inside hand. Oh, fumble. La Vista got back on it, but it's going to be a loss of 6.
So that's Quinn is in there, Quinn and Rocco, and that is why right now is a good chance. That exchange, that read, takes a lot of reps, a lot of times to get that right. And we've obviously seen Chambeau and Charlie True have that down real well. Rocco and Quinn need to get on the same page for that to be a successful combo.
So it's going to be 2nd and 16. Another fumble on an inside jet sweep. That time it was thrown off looked like the shoulder pads of Tyler DeFranco.
That looked to me like Quinn. I thought that ball got back to Quinn, and then he kind of like volleyball tipped it forward. I'm not sure.
Well, now we got a 3rd
but either way,
and 17.
Right.
17 or 18. Well, this is what I was talking about before the game, right? You want to take care of these mistakes now so they don't happen down the line in some games that might be a little closer.
For sure.
They're calling it 17, 3rd and 17. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Chambeau takes a look left, throws it high down the right-hand side. He's got a receiver. Caught.
That
going
is
in.
Tyler DeFranco.
Out at the 2-yard line.
Oh, Tyler, there was your chance, baby.
He had to slow up a little bit for the ball, it looked like.
Yeah, Tyler DeFranco.
And he had his hands in an awkward position, too, but brought the ball down.
Yeah, the ball ended up right over him.
Top of him.
Tyler DeFranco listed at 5'10". He's about my 5'10", I think.
Yeah.
I like that 5'10".
I know. Big heart, but not tall. All right, crowded backfield. We got La Vista to the right in the sidecar.
Dink is in the front.
Right. Chambeau waiting for the snack. Inside handoff. Oh, they're not going to catch him this time. Oh,
wow.
Good hits. I thought he was in.
Wow, that was a heck of a play right there. Number 25, C.J. Robinson, heck of a job. We'll get a look at the DeFranco catch here. So, Shambo, what do you see here, Coach Mix? Good protection.
Good protection.
Shambo lets it rip.
See, he had to wait up a little bit. Nope, nice catch.
A nice job, and then he's smelling the end zone. He's saying, I got a chance.
Two guys caught him. Nice play.
Excellent play. And the Cats, like you said, were in the 3rd and 17.
Right. All right. La Vista. Oh, we have a jump. Some unhappy linemen, unhappy with themselves. Got very excited.
Dead ball, illegal procedure, offense, repeat 2nd down.
That'll back them up 5. 2nd down and goal to go.
I think an important thing to remember, too, is the Cats are definitely out of their comfort zone here. They throw the ball a lot more than they run the ball. And so running the ball this much, which you have to do in a game like this with an overmatched opponent.
Sure.
Like, this is not where they usually find themselves.
Shambo with a high snap, inside handoff, nowhere to go. 3 Bulldogs rally and get La Vista at the 10-yard line. I don't know what happened there, Coach, but they had 3 guys in the backfield in a hurry.
Yeah, I mean, the offensive line looked like they were still having some trouble figuring out where to go after that jump. Just kind of struggled a little bit on that one.
Looks like we got a lineman down here getting some attention. Luke Richter, getting his ankle taped.
Jake Richter.
Jake Richter, apologize. All right, La Vista to the right. Another high snap, ball's down. And now we're going backwards.
Able to corral it in. A little bit struggling with the snaps here. They're just a little high.
So this can bring up a 4th down and goal to go from the 20. Let's get a look at it on the replay here. Well, we didn't see much of the snap, but La Vista did a good job of getting it back. Looks like Gavrick's going to come on.
Shambo was on that one.
I'm sorry. What did I say, La Vista?
Yeah.
All right, Gavrick's going to attempt, looks like a 37-yard field goal from the right hash.
Caleb Christensen comes onto the offensive line to secure that up a little bit. I believe.
Oh, someone's coming off in a hurry. All right, now we're good to go. Good snap, down, and blocked. I think it was tipped a little by number 95, Ivan Martinez. I don't know if he got a hand on it, but he was in there quick.
That's too bad. That was an opportunity for them to try that out, to get a chance to run that. We don't run the field goal unit out all that often, obviously. And there was some penetration there that even if it wasn't a tip, the penetration was too much.
It was. He was in there in a hurry.
All right, Coach Egger checked in, and he said, believe him. You can't advance it, so I'm going to defer to Coach E on this.
I'm never going to argue with Coach E. He's got it. All right, so Waukegan taking over at the 20-yard line. We're still in the other position now where we've got Emariah Brown at quarterback, empty backfield, and he's going to try to get the edge. He does get the edge. He's out to the 25, out to the 30. He's got a little lane. Oh, backside pursuit, finally got him down. I think that was Joey Carlucci. He made a couple of guys miss. That's a nice run. That's a 34-yard run.
And really nice play, too, staying in bounds. It looked like Cats thought they were going to run him out the sideline, and then he made a quick step inside.
Yeah, looked like he was going to give himself up, but he just kept going. So it seems like they're going to the direct snap to the running back at this point, letting him make the decisions.
Well, you had one fumble on a bad exchange, and then another exchange that didn't go well. Give the coaches credit for making some adjustments.
All right. So 1st and 10 from the Cats' 46. Empty backfield. Brown ready to take it. Some motion. He's keeping it again. Cats have penetration this time, and he's not going to get away. He's going to lose 2.
So, Coach, correct me if I'm wrong. The Bulldogs are running the Wildcat against the Wildcats. Did I get that right?
You are clever, man.
I got that right.
You are good. Yeah. All right, it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 12.
Boys, if you're interested in playing water polo in the spring, there's an open pool this Sunday from 9:15 to 10:45, and Coach Boz would love to see you. No experience necessary. Questions? See Coach Bosman.
Chester Dancy's in the sidecar. Brown under center, another motion. Keep again, right up the middle. maybe got 2 yards back. It's still going to bring up a 3rd and 11, just over midfield.
He runs that ball hard, but man, he worries me the way he holds that football. That basket is loose in there.
Hold it out in front of him a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I think part of it is he's getting that snap and he's starting coming forward while that ball's still in motion. And so he's getting to the line and he's still adjusting, but if the Cats get a little penetration up front, that could, like right in the middle, that could cause some issues.
All right, same formation except Dancy's in the left side car. Oh, high snap. Uh-oh. Pushed it out of the way, picked up by the Cats defense.
Number 34, Charlie Clark.
Gonna go to the...
No, that's 34.
34, into the end zone.
It is Charlie Clark, outstanding.
Can't blame Brown on that one. Snap went right over his head.
Got a great replay here from our Wildcat production crew. And that ball sailed. The only thing I would say is
jump on it, right?
Get on that ball. But he's an athlete. He's trying to get the ball, make a play. Charlie Clark is aggressive, football player, wrestler. Did cross country 1 year because he hurt himself. And he picks that ball up and gets in. Oh, man.
Brown chasing him down.
To get him.
I know. Looks like Gavrick is not going to kick. There's no holder.
We need a holder.
They're staring to the sideline.
All right. Oh, Rocco LaVista coming on to hold.
Standard alignment. No muddle huddle again. Good snap. Blocked again. I think that one was low. Like, I have to see a replay, but I don't think that got much height on it.
Extra point is no good.
So first scoring of the second quarter, Cats are up 27-0 now. So for those of you listening at home, one of the big goals is to get up to 40, because once you get to 40, you go ahead and get a running clock. And you can get moving, get out of here a little bit quicker. 4-0, yes, sir.
Well, we'll see how that goes. So you have to have a 40-point lead.
Correct. Sorry.
Yeah, not 40-7.
Right.
Got it.
But once you get 40,
then it just
keeps running even if the other team scores.
I get it. All right, Cats to kick again. We're down to 4:20 in the second quarter. Dancy and Brown are back. Boy, Brown's getting – he was running back and quarterback. He's returning kicks. Almost ran down the Cat on that touchdown run.
You're asked to do a lot on when you're a good athlete on a struggling team.
Gavrick approach, drives it straight down the middle. Brown takes it at about the 8-yard line, comes up the middle. No hole. Cats rally, gonna stop him at about the 25-yard line. Brings a 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
So, hey, daring Wildcats, are you a dreamer or a doer? Do you want to help LHS become a sustainable campus? Then join ECOS, LHS's new sustainability club. Our club meets before school on Tuesdays or Fridays in room 226. Go green, Wildcats.
Who's running that club now, Coach?
That is Dr. Khan, the female Dr. Khan.
Dr. Jennifer Khan.
Dr. Jennifer Khan, yes.
It's a good person.
She is.
All right, here we go. All right, they've switched out to DJ Brown back to quarterback. He started the game at quarterback, giving Mariah Brown maybe a little bit of a break. Inside handoff, going nowhere.
That is David Brown, who they handed off to.
So we have a plethora of Browns. Cats getting early penetration.
So let's see. Looks like we've got Luke Compere at one of the cornerbacks right now. Devon Wallace is at one of our linebacker safety positions. So some more defensive guys getting some opportunities here.
All right, DJ Brown still a quarterback. Empty backfield. In motion, inside handoff, and there's a little bit of a hole.
Ooh, nice come up. Good hit right there.
That was a nice run by Damian Walker, it looked like. Yep.
Owen McGrory gets a play from his linebacker position. Owen McGrory, AP Euro alum also, by the way.
Luka Batinovic is coming in the game. Looks like Bonder's coming off for a little bit of a break.
He is a big man, isn't he?
He is very big. All right, that brings up a 3rd and 9. DJ Brown.
Good shot of Owen right there from his linebacker position.
Rolls right, he's looking to throw. Into the flat, got a receiver. Oh, they're gonna be short. But it was their first completion, that was Damian Walker. That's gonna put him at about a 4th and 4 from their own 31.
Looks like Luka Batinovic was putting some pressure on him from behind. Nice job there. Ethan Kendall getting in also.
So we'll have to see.
Trumkey from his linebacker position will be spying the punter here.
Looks to me like they're going for it, Coach.
Certainly does.
Amariah Brown is back in the sidecar. Inside handoff. Going wide. I don't think he's got enough room.
Good contain. Excellent contain right there by the Cats.
Yeah, that was Chester Dancy trying to get around the right-hand side.
Owen McDonald coming down, filling right there. Luke Williamson holding the edge. Nice job by the Cats, forcing that turnover. Would be nice to get one more here before halftime. 1:30 left. And only need one score before we get that clock running. Cats have been about as efficient as you can, except for the one drive.
Don't see Chambeau. Got La Vista and Hickenberg in the backfield, so it's a little Wildcat action on a sweep coming to the near side. Good blocking downfield. Bulldogs are rallying. That was number 20 on that sweep. That was Drake Johnson.
Drake Johnson, nice.
So La Vista is still on the sideline.
So Rocco getting a series here.
7-yard play, gain on that play. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 3.
So 1 minute. See, this is another one of those tricky situations because you really want to score here, but you don't want to be a poor sport and run up, like
of course,
run a no huddle or use your timeouts. But the Cats would really like to score here.
La Vista inside handoff. Going off tackle to the right. Gets down to about the 28, maybe a couple yards short.
Number 4.
Once again, that was Jacob Dinkelberg.
Dinklenberg on the carry, a 1st down for the Wildcats.
Dinklenberg. I had Jacob in class when he was a freshman. Is he a senior now?
He is.
Oh, man.
I just subbed for his German 4 class the other day. He is like a leader in that class. He speaks fluent German. It's awesome.
Looks like they gave him a 1st down. A little high snap. La Vista is keeping, looking left, cutting it up the middle. Going to get down around the 10. Maybe.
25 seconds. You can't call a timeout here, right?
Was there a fumble on that? Looked like number 88 jumped on the ball. It was Casey Richter. So they marked it back at around the 14-yard line.
So they're going to try to get one more play off here. I wonder if they'll let Rocco go to the air or they're going to trust his legs here.
He looks right, lobs it up, jump ball, no good.
No good, and that'll do it.
That'll do it.
So the Cats have been pouring it on, and it is 27-0. A good, clean game, only one penalty so far. Cats have struggled a little bit in the kicking game, but other than that, this has been all Wildcats.
A couple fumbles, clean that up.
Yep. So we will check out right now and turn you over to the Libertyville Marching Band for halftime, and we'll see you back here in about 12 minutes.
There is a fifth dimension beyond that, which is known to man. It's a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It's the middle ground between light and shadow. We call it the Twilight Zone. Space, the final frontier. Time for the marching Wildcats. Take it over, sheets. Go, Captain. As we board the SS Minnow for a 3-hour tour to Gilligan's Island. Please enjoy this performance. Yay! I'll take memorable marching music for 400, Alex. We wrap up our portion of tonight's show with Final Jeopardy. 1945, the marching Wildcats have ended their halftime show by pouring our school letters on the field. Please enjoy this 77-year Libertyville High School tradition, the Block LHS. Now, everyone on your feet for loyal and drink your Libertyville fight song. That was senior to soloist Liam Harrison. The marching Wildcats were the direction of Adam Gore and that drop set with percussion instructors of Anna Hendricks. Drum makers are Violet Biggs, Jessica Brown, and Catherine Harrison. The marching Wildcats would like to give a special thanks to all of our student leaders and parent volunteers for their assistance in preparing today's performance. Join us next week for homecoming as the Cats take on the Lake Zurich Bears.
Again, just a reminder, you can watch our Libertyville Wildcat band in action in the parade, which starts next Saturday, 9:30 a.m. from the metro station. This year we will have a different route. Due to the construction on Milwaukee Avenue, it'll start at the metro station, turn south on Brainerd Avenue, come down to Route 176 and turn west toward the high school. Please get your 50-50 raffle tickets ready. Thank you for supporting the LHS Cheerleaders and Maddie McInerney Memorial Scholarship. Today's winner will take home $288, their share of the $576. Please bring your winning ticket to the 50-50 table near the concession stand to collect your winnings. The winning ticket tonight, numbers 129263. Again, the winning ticket number 129263. Congratulations to your winner. Again, to the 50-50 table near the concession stand to collect your winnings. The Wildcat freshman team played Waukegan yesterday. They will play in their homecoming game in the stadium next Thursday versus Lake Zurich at 5 o'clock. The JV football team will host Riverside Brookfield tomorrow here in the stadium with a kickoff at 9 a.m. Congratulations to the boys golf team on a third place finish in the North Suburban Conference Championship. Ryan Andrews shooting a 76. Wyatt Sorensen with a 77 were medalists for the Wildcats. The golf team will be in action tomorrow playing the Lake Forest Invitational. Girls golf, congratulations to the Wildcat girls golf varsity golf team on yesterday's senior night victory over Grant. They will compete in the Rolling Meadows invite tomorrow. Boys cross country, they finished fourth in its 10-team invite last weekend. They will race at Palatine Invitational tomorrow morning. Varsity girls cross country won the LHS invite last weekend behind the first place finish of Sheila Tucker. They will also race at Palatine tomorrow morning. Girls tennis will play at the Prospect Invitational tomorrow. The boys varsity soccer team played to a 2-2 tie last night at Monoline High School. The soccer team will play their homecoming game next Friday here in the stadium at 4:30. Varsity girls swimming and diving team finished fourth in the Glenbrook North Invitational last weekend, and they will compete at the Lake County Championship tomorrow at Lake Forest. Congratulations to the Wildcat varsity volleyball team with victories over Waukegan and Glenbrook North this week. The Wildcats are now 16-4, and they will play their homecoming match next Wednesday versus Lake Zurich at 6 o'clock p.m. Good luck to all the Wildcats in action this weekend. Again, if you watched our Poms at halftime, calling out students in grades kindergarten through 5th. Have you ever wanted to perform with the Poms? Here is your chance. The Future Cats K through 5 Poms Scoring will be held on October 14th after school. The students will learn to dance with the Poms, have a snack, get a shirt and Poms, and perform before the Varsity Football game under Friday Night Lights. A portion of the proceeds will go towards a breast cancer foundation. Be sure to sign up on the LHS website today. Go Cats! Special announcement from the concession stand. Pizza deal at the concession stand, $2 a slice. Get it while it lasts and get it while it's hot. $2 at the concession stand. Tonight the pizza is from Pizza Italia.
And welcome back to Walter R. Johnson Sports Complex. Our Week 5 matchup, conference matchup, has the Wildcats up 27-0 right now. It's been all Wildcats, Coach Mix. Tell us something you've seen.
Well, I think Coach Dugan should give us the play-by-play of the first half. What do you think, Coach Dugan?
Glad to. It looks like Cats are running the ball a lot and throwing and also scoring.
They are. That's the most important part, really.
So,
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a better job than I could do. But actually, we were talking earlier about how the Cats had to work on a few things and clean up a few things. There were a few miscues, but overall ran the ball well. Some good blocking downfield. I think for the most part, our offensive line held up well.
Yeah, and like we said at the beginning, too, some guys getting some extra touches, some places where they don't usually get the ball, and getting some chances to get some guys some looks. So as we are about to get ready for the kickoff here, Coach Dugan, you've got a pretty special event coming up that we wanted to hear about.
we sure do, yes. So I'm Coach Dugan. I coach the varsity dance team here at Libertyville, also known as the POMS team. And on October 14th, we're having our annual K5 POMS Clinic fundraiser for breast cancer. We already have 140 kids in the community signed up.
Yikes.
It'll
Holy
be a
cow.
very, very fun event. Every participant is going to come after school that Friday and learn a routine with the high school girls, play games, learn some POM technique. They get a snack, best part of the night, and they get a t-shirt, and then we're going to come out and perform on the field
When?
October 14th.
Before the varsity game?
Oh, yeah, before the varsity game. So
Okay.
we come on out, and before the pregame, every participant goes onto the field and performs in groups. And then you can stay for pregame, watch the football team warm up, watch the dance team perform on sidelines, stay for the fireworks, and then hopefully stay for a great game. Last home game
Last home game, yep.
of the regular season. So come on out. It's a great event, and a portion of the proceeds go to breast cancer research.
You'll stick around for a minute here, right, Coach?
Sure,
Dugan?
absolutely.
So the Cats are ready to kick off. That's Gavrick and Coach Mix. You got it.
All right, Gavrick's going low this time, right down the middle to Brown at about the 20. That's outside to the 30, 35. Picks up a few blocks. He's going to get out around the 37, 38 yard line. Good starting position. That Brown has been very busy.
Been busy guy. Low line drive kick. He fielded that, and he got up running really quick. Made one guy miss. Tried to arm tackle. Got through quick. So 140 kids you've got signed up already, Coach Dugan. What were we at last year? What was the total?
Last year we had just over 150 participate. So we're right in that range right now.
I know
looking great.
You had 4 O'Neill girls there who just absolutely loved it and can't wait.
Best dancers in the house. We got a lot of coaches, kids that come, a lot of kids from all District 70, District 68, Round Out, St. Joe's, Hawthorne. Anyone and everyone is welcome.
Nice run on first down, pickup of about 14.
So their second first down, I believe, Coach Mix,
Yep.
would that be? So nice run.
Both by Brown. He's
Yep.
had almost a 50-yard run the first half. And that one was about 12.
So that is October 14th, and where can they sign up again?
Oh, great question. On the LHS website, there will be a link for a rev track, and you can pay online. And registration closes next Thursday to guarantee a shirt and pom-poms. But we do keep registration open all the way until October 14th.
Oh, those pom-poms are a big part of the attraction. Like those are
Hot commodity.
Those are a hot commodity.
And for those of you listening at home, sneak peek, the shirts this year are pink tie-dye
Ooh,
from Sports 11.
very nice.
But you have to sign up to get that shirt? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Dang it. All right.
You could come down.
I know, I could.
You could come on down. And
That wouldn't be scary for the kids at all.
they love it.
All right, DJ Brown is back at quarterback starting this half. Fake inside handoff to Amariah Brown. Throw into the flat, almost picked off. Looked like number 8. Is that Ian Burke?
Yep.
I think it was Ian Burke. Got his hand on it.
Well, Coach Dugan, unless you want to add anything else, we'll let you go.
Oh, no, I was going to do the play-by-play the whole second half.
Outstanding. All
Let's
right.
go. You take this play.
Thank you for having me. No, you're in good hands. All right. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach Dugan.
See ya.
Does a great job with the Palms girls. This is her 11th year, she was just telling us, with LHS Palms. So that would mean she must have started when she was 18,
We're
right,
not
Coach?
going to talk about that. All right. Third down and about 8 for the Bulldogs. Brown hands off to, Brown again. Nowhere to go that time. See who that is, Coach?
That's Bonder, wasn't it, in the middle?
I can't tell.
I think
No,
it was-
66.
Oh, that's Cole Matalenko. The tackle actually looked like a Matalenko because it looked like a lateral that Cole does in wrestling, but I saw Bonder at the bottom of the pile, so that was my guess.
All right. This time, just over midfield, fourth down. Looks like they're lining up in punt formation.
Brogan Loesch is back deep to receive the kick, and I didn't see the other number on the other side.
Is that Mason Marabella or?
That could be Marabella. That sounds right. That looks like
Or
about
True?
the body. Yeah, it'd be Marabella.
Okay.
Marabella's been nursing an injury, been itching to get back.
Oh, play is blown dead. Looks like a timeout taken by Waukegan. With 9:49.
Timeout, Waukegan.
So next Saturday is the annual homecoming parade at 9:30. Due to the construction on Milwaukee, the ridiculous construction on Milwaukee, might I add.
Tell us how you feel, Coach.
The parade route will be a little different. It will start at the Metra and then head south on Brainerd Avenue, so kind of out of the parking lot of the Metra, and then on to 176 and end at Libertyville High School. So we can't wait to see you. That's a great town event. So that's next Saturday at 9:30. That'll be homecoming week is all next week. All kinds of exciting stuff to talk about.
All right, they're going to try it again. 4th and 10. Brown back to punt. Boy, he's got to get that off quick. He does. Comes down at about the 15-yard line. I think it was Marabella.
Yep.
And I think that's Dancy, Chester Dancy, one of their running backs, who makes a nice tackle. So I think this is about the worst field position we've had to start a series so far tonight.
I would agree. I would agree. Nice to see Mason getting on the field, bouncing back from his injury, getting a chance to get in action. Getting back to receive a punt when you haven't done it in game action under the lights, that can be a challenge. So nice job for him to get the ball, get north-south just as quick as he could. Good start there. So it looks like we've got Dink in the backfield next to La Vista.
Yep. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Some motion, high snap. La Vista keeps it, gives it off to Dink. Breaks 2 tackles.
Lost the ball.
And it looks like Waukegan's on it. Waukegan's on, and then about the 29-yard line. I hope Dink's all right. Looks a little shaken up.
Sometimes it's hard to tell whether that is injury or anger. Hurt pride and anger.
Holding on the offense. Penalty is declined. Waukegan football, first down.
So only the second flag of the day, and that one's waved off, so the Bulldogs can pick up the turnover. So, and conversely, this is about the best field position the Bulldogs have had all day here.
Absolutely. DJ Brown in the backfield as the quarterback again. Throws it down the right side. Oh, had a man. Ball was high. Romani Landry went up for it, and he got hit.
Looked like that might be number 33, Chris Bennett, who put that hit on. Maybe number 30, Brogan Loesch. I couldn't tell quite who was there.
I thought maybe 54 Drumke, so we'll give him all credit.
There we go. Why not? I'm seeing Luke Williamson on the sideline now with ice on his shoulder. So that's one of the Cats' starting cornerbacks who's been getting a lot of tackles for us, too. One of the second leading tackler, only a few behind Gomez.
Brown takes it on the sweep, gets around to the right side. He's quick. He's going to get about 9. All the big plays, all the positive plays, or most of the positive plays have come at the hands of Amariah Brown. He's quick. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Third and a long 2 there. I thought he got further upfield before he was out of bounds, but he must have stepped out a little bit deeper than I thought. Good shot there of Ben Armstrong. Holding down his corner position on the outside there.
All right, so it's about 3rd and 3 maybe. DJ Brown at quarterback. Amariah to his side corner. High snap. Inside handoff. He's quick. He's going to be close. I don't think he made it across the 15-yard line now. Nope, they're giving it to him. First down.
Couple missed tackles there by the Cats.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 10. Looks like they're marking about the 18 and a half.
Got another note from Coach Eggert. Last night, Coach, a freshman, hit a 35-yard field goal last night. Bodie Rohrbeck hit a 35-yarder in the game last night.
Congrats, Brody. High snap. Brown looks. Throws it out there. Oh, and it is caught by Dancy. Looked like we cut in front. Thought we had the interception. It went over his fingertips. And Chester Dancy on the right-hand side comes down with it and runs it into the end zone.
Nice pitch and catch. I thought he had his hand in position. But he just missed it. Played it correctly the way you're supposed to. His inside hand was there.
I'm wrong. I think that was Damian Walker. I think that was 9 and not 4. So it was a nice catch.
So he played it well, just got burned on that.
So it takes the score to 27-6.
So Waukegan takes advantage of the Wildcat fumble, giving them a short field. Little confusion lining up for the extra point here.
Going for 2.
Got a big 2 number 50s in the backfield.
Oh, no. Can't do that, Coach.
This would be, I believe, what they call a heavy jumbo
Dead ball,
package.
Illegal procedure, offense, repeat the extra point.
So now we're going to back it up to around the 7-yard line. Now there looks like they're making a change in what they're going to do.
Ouch.
That was a loud whistle.
Forgot to turn off his mic. It's still on. So we'll see. We might be getting a little additional guy in the booth here with the referee. Hear what he has to say.
Another.
Maybe he'll notice that it's on. Oh, it's already on. Oops.
Dead ball. Illegal procedure. Offense. Repeat the extra point.
All right. Backing it up again. Now we're at about the 14-yard line.
It's almost where they started the series at.
High snap. Roll into his left. Oh, fumble.
Oh, scoop and score.
No.
Do not blow that whistle. Let them play the game.
All right. I don't think he did blow the whistle.
He
I think
did.
he thought about it.
No, he blew the whistle.
All right.
He blew that whistle and blew that dead before that ball was dead from the other side of the field. I understand you're the white hat and you're trying to keep this fair and keep it close, but let them play the game properly.
All right. So Bulldogs are on the board, 27-6, 8:03 left to go in the third quarter. Quickly, the Bulldogs are out, ready to kick.
So as we said, next week is homecoming, and tickets for the homecoming dance are on sale now through Thursday the 29th. Visit the web store to purchase yours before time runs out.
All right, who do we got back this time? We got Luke Compare and Drake Johnson back to receive the kick. Standing on about the 12-yard line. Short kick to the right-hand side, caught on by the up man. Oh, number 80,
Corralled in. That's
Antonio Oliveira.
It's not exactly how you teach that.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hit. So Cats are going to take over 1st and 10 from around the 30. See if they can get something going on offense. Clean up what happened last time.
Right, it's a fine line here between wanting to get your guys get some playing time, but then you risk obviously not getting up by 40 there. So we do see La Vista and Dink coming back in. Antonio Oliveri out there at the wide receiver. Trips formation. We haven't
Trips
seen
to
Rocco
the right.
run this
No,
yet.
we haven't yet. Back to La Vista, fake inside hand, bubble screen.
Yep.
Out to
quick
the right.
Out to Drake Johnson. Keep running.
Keep blocking, keep running. So it looks like maybe gain of, they're going to give him 5? Yeah, about 5. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5.
Rocco is so used to that snap being high that even when it's not, he still kind of does a little jump. That snap hit him right in the stomach, and he still jumped. Good shot there of Ryan Wilson, number 85, senior who's battled a whole series of knee injuries.
Inside, fake handoff. La Vista keeps it. Up through the hole, going to get first down Wildcats. Going to get out to about the 44.
One of the games you missed early, Coach, Rocco rattled off one of those for an 85-yard touchdown. That exact play, he just read it correctly, pulled and found a little seam. His center opened up a hole, pulling guard, and whoop, he was off to the races.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. La Vista would dink to the sidecar. Quick throw out left. Oh, picked off. Off the hands of the Cat receiver, picked off by number 32. Looks like David Brown. Bulldogs with a couple of takeaways last 2 possessions. Again, Cat's got to clean this up.
Yeah, can't have those kind of mistakes. Can't keep turning the ball over. Hey, volleyball is celebrating 50 years of Title IX and 50 years of Wildcat volleyball. The party is on this Wednesday, the 28th, in the West Gym at 6 o'clock, and I got to say, I absolutely love the way they are doing that, promoting Title IX and the start of Wildcat volleyball. Love it.
E.J. Brown, back to quarterback, inside handoff. Oh, he's been a workhorse tonight, that Emariah Brown. That time he's going to lose 4. He had no chance. Got the ball and catch right in his face.
Yeah, and even the key there, too, was the outside leverage the Cats had. So even if he was able to turn on the jets and get to the outside, there was nowhere to go. And that's why he kind of started up trying to cut back, and he was met by a pack of Cats.
Kevin Gonzalez, the center, first to the ball. Motion again. DJ hands off. Running left.
Boom, there's Cole Matalenko. Ball comes out. Oh, they're saying he's down.
He's down. Hope he's not hurt.
I don't know if that was Cole. That was Cole Matalenko. He banged down hard on his shoulder.
Wrapped him up. Oh.
Oof. That is a violent action. Not illegal in any way.
He's holding his lower back, it looks like, as he's coming off the field.
That is Cole's wrestling forte coming out there. He'd never played football before freshman year. He actually was coming to the weight room to work out for wrestling, and some of our coaches were like, "Hey, why don't you come out and give football a try?" And so he came out to camp and ended up taking quite a shine to it, and a few years later, here we are.
All right, it's going to be a 3rd and 15 or 16 yards. Looks like Dancy's going to be in the sidecar this time. Rolling right, Brown throws into the flat. Nope.
Drumkey putting some pressure on him there, getting quick feet moving. Nice job through the line.
Going to bring up 4th and 16. Looks, no. Their punter was the young man who got hurt, Emariah Brown. He's been punting, so now they have someone new back. Can you see that number, Coach? Is that 54?
They have a large punter back there now, Coach, number 54.
Devion Wright.
Devion Wright, one of their returning seniors. I have a feeling this is just called, you are a senior, we can trust you. Catch the ball and kick the ball.
Kick it fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
nope.
They get a piece of it. They said they got a piece of it. So it's downed at about the 48, 49-yard line by Bulldog. Referee right away called the tip ball.
Bunch of guys walking off limping after that one. Number 54 for the Bulldogs. Cole Matalenko's coming off hurting a little bit.
After that punt, Libertyville will take over first down.
So last night at the faculty-student golf scramble, Coach Mix, the team of Akers, Sheyenbeck, Trudelaar, Centino, and Sorensen won with a 6-under. How did your group play?
We did fine, except a faculty member stealing our golf balls from the middle of the course while the hole is going on.
Not a true statement. This is, in fact, what we call a fabrication.
All right, La Vista, empty backfield. Trips right. He's going to keep it. Ooh, stutter step. Nowhere to go on that one. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So 24 staff members played in the event. Staff members, Matt Thompson got the longest drive. He's overworking the clock right now. And Sarah Keefe, LHS alum, she got the longest female faculty drive. So nice job there, and a great event by Coach Peterson sets it up. And
Coach Wilcox had closest to the hole on the
he did
par
have
3.
closest to the hole, that's right. Questionable.
No, it was a good one. Only faculty member to write their name down on the sheet. I was there. All right, La Vista, dink to his right in the sidecar, trips right again. Running right, taking a look, nowhere to go. Good tackle there by Ivan Martinez. It's another loss, so it brings up a 3rd and 12.
So Cats have really stalled out here. I know we have some backups in, not just in the backfield, but on the offensive line as well. But you'd really like to be able to see these guys still execute.
Well, as a coach, this is one of those times where you put in your backups and you just kind of got to ride with it now. You hope that they can get it cleaned up. They are letting the clock run down, using most of the play clock. It's down to a 10. So quickly up to the line, 5 seconds. The Vista takes a high snap. He's going to run left. He's got a little bit of room. He's got a first down. Down the sides to the 30, down to the 25. Still going. Pulling away. 5 touchdown. La Vista. That was the Jets you were talking about, man. He got a step and he was gone.
Yep, an excellent downfield block by Casey Wells. Number 11 led the way and just kept his feet moving and then drove the last defender who had a shot at getting Rocco. You see the block right there. Just got him, and then Rocco made that cut, turned it on. Woo!
Yeah, I heard a coach one time talk about blocking downfield.
There's something to that, Coach.
Yeah, I can't remember what that was.
Do you remember what that was?
It was something about makes good plays into great plays, or
Yeah, I think so.
something like that. Yeah.
I seem to remember hearing that.
All right, Gav, back to the extra point. A little height on that one. That was good. All right, there we go. So, Cats moved their lead out to 34-6, so sitting at a 28-point lead. Still got 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the third quarter as the Cat flags fly. What else we got going on around school? We got homecoming coming up, don't we, Coach?
Homecoming is coming up next week. There's all kinds of excitement next week. Window painting is tomorrow. Oh, also, I haven't seen this, decorating the campus. Students, if you're interested, tomorrow after 5 o'clock, you can come and help decorate the building, meet in the LHS cafeteria hallway, and they'll be doing painting and hanging stuff up around school. And then window painting is Sunday, meeting in Cook Park. So next week is just, I mean, you know, it's an awesome week around here. We do homecoming well.
It is. Are you going to dress up, Coach?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Spirit days.
Every day pajama day for you?
Well, I think second day is pajama day. What is it?
I don't know if there's a pajama day.
Well, Thursday, yes, is the pajama day.
Isn't that like PJs versus professional?
PJ versus professional.
So you're PJs.
You know which way I'm going.
I know you're on PJs.
That is the king of the Spirit days.
That's right. All right, Gavrick back to kick. Low line drive.
Oof.
Brown picks it up at the 20-25. Glad to see him back in.
Yes. That's what I was just thinking. That kid's got guts.
All right, out to the 28-yard line. It's a heck of a ball player and tough kid. He's coming in. He's going to stay on offense.
He got dropped pretty hard by Cole and probably just need to get loosened up a little bit there. So there's 30 seconds left in the third quarter. So see number 42 there. Luca DiCarlo is getting a little corner action for the Cats. Owen McGrory still in at our linebacker.
All right, DJ Brown still a quarterback. Empty set, throws up the middle. Oh, didn't know who he was looking for. Closest player was Wildcat. Was that a safety, Loesch?
Yeah, Brogan Loesch. Cade Farmer was in the vicinity too. I think he wanted a little bit longer for that play to develop, but there was a pair of Cats who were closing on him and closing fast from both sides, so there was nowhere for him to go.
All right, we got a new entry, Lou Ertmanis coming in. Looks like he took Bonder's place, so play a little linebacker.
Yes, sir.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. DJ Brown at quarterback. Fake inside handoff, throwing up the middle again. Oh, almost had him. Looked at number 14 that time. That was Brian Lopez.
So nice coverage there by the Cats. Good coverage and good, had a chance at that interception after that tip. That was Marabella, I think, is in there. Good to see him getting some action on D. Hey, at home tomorrow is JV football at 9 o'clock against Riverside Brookfield. They are here tomorrow at 9. The boys soccer team, freshman, is at 9 at Brainerd tomorrow.
Oh, inside handoff. I don't know who that was. You see who that was?
Yeah,
that's
number 50. That's Owen McGrory was on a blitz. He was coming through on a stunt.
Almost took the ball from the quarterback.
It looks like the quarterback and the running back might have been on a different page there, and Owen was just about a half a second away from that dream of taking the handoff yourself. Also at home tomorrow starting at 9, JV Volleyball has their big invite. That's always a fun day. Huntley, Maine South, Mundelein, Palatine, Round Lake, Stevenson, and Whitney Young will be here for a full day of JV volleyball action.
Mariah Brown gets a good kickoff this time. Fielded about the 48 with, good coverage, but they couldn't wrap him up.
Mason Marabella.
Getting down the left sideline. Hit again, still on his feet. Fumble.
Lost the ball.
Can't tell who's got it. It was a heck of a run back. Heck of a run back.
Nice run.
Cats got on it. Here we got a
Looked like
part of a replay anyway.
Mason making a couple moves in there. Like I said, just a dynamic player. Nice hands there by number 14, Brian Lopez. We got is that a Bulldog down, it looks like, Coach?
Bulldog down on the far side.
Our trainers, Megan and Sarah, on duty tonight. Other sports that are on the road, the girls have an invite at Arlington Lakes. Girls tennis is at Prospect. Boys and girls cross country are both going at Palatine. And girls swim. Tomorrow is the county championship.
Swimming.
It's at Lake Forest. Ellie Schaefer is a sophomore in my Euro class. She's a varsity swimmer. Good luck to her and all the other swimmers tomorrow. It's tough. These games in football are very tough. I'm sure there's equivalents in basketball, but there's no way to go half speed when you're playing a contact sport, and it's difficult when when the score is getting away from one of the teams. That's a lot of times when injuries happen.
It feels like it's dangerous for everyone involved if you try to go half speed.
Yeah, you can't. And I'm not implying that that's what either guy on the field was doing, but it's hard during these games to maintain your intensity. But all it takes is one guy who is, and that's when injuries happen.
I hope this young man's okay. I haven't got a number yet. I'd like to give you his name, but they have not set him up yet.
Today was Doy Day at school, Coach. The drops of ink. So multiple stories were published on the website, lhsdoi.com. You can read about why flex periods were canceled. A book talk review. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a TikTok thing, but with books. A book talk review and a behind-the-scenes look of LHS's fall musical, Grease, the musical. Be on the lookout for an all-new magazine to hit the newsstand soon.
That looks like Jordan, is it Rosas? I think it's 76. It's hard for me to see. But we're glad he's all right. He's up and moving, limping a little bit off with the trainers. Hope he's okay. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Cats. You're going to have it at the 30-yard line after that nice run.
So Cats get a chance here.
Vista still at quarterback. Dink in the side car to the right. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Motion, inside flip. Breaks 1 tackle, coming around the right side. Good blocking downfield by the wide receivers. Nice job. I think it's Nate Callis.
Yep, Nate Callis. Nice run.
Nice run.
Good acceleration. I loved how he accelerated. He was trying to, when you don't run that motion often, it's hard to get that timing down for the handoff. But after he got the handoff from La Vista, he really turned on the jets, accelerated, and that really gave him the edge. I don't think the Bulldogs were ready for the acceleration that Nate had right there.
All right, Callis is split out left. Dink's in the left sidecar. 2 receivers right. La Vista. High snap again. Inside handoff to Dink. He's got a little room. Pushes his way forward down to about the 11-yard line. Looks like a gain of 5, maybe 6 yards. Nice run.
Nice run there. Whenever you can get that much from your fullback on a dive, you'll take that every time.
He had 2 hands on that ball, Coach.
Yes, sir. You don't get to keep getting reps as a fullback unless you keep 2 hands on that ball. Good look at the offensive line right there. That is Rhett Van Boeing, Trent Van Boeing. Looks like Andrew Johnson is in there, number 59.
2 receivers right. La Vista by himself. High snap again. Keeps, got a big hole up the middle. Going to be tough to get him. He's in.
Scampers in. Nice job. Good read. That was the play I was telling you that he got that big 85-yard run for.
Looks like we're going to have a replay coming. All right. See the formation. Dink.
So you see
still
a
in the
double
left.
there, and then a coming around, number 79, Theo Schmidt.
Big block.
Coming.
Took that safe. I think it was a safety who came up right out of the play.
Yep, took him out of the play.
Gavrick to kick. LaVista to hold. Little snap. Oh, got tipped. I don't know if it made it over. It did.
Another
It
tip.
did. It did make it over. Barely made it over. All right, but that pushes the score out to 41-6. Still got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. But this one's well in hand. Now we got to keep everybody healthy. We got to keep everyone working, getting better for our games that are coming up.
Absolutely.
We're at home next week.
Next week, homecoming. Next week against Lake Zurich. Tough Lake Zurich team. Beat Stevenson on a 40-yard last-second field goal.
I heard that.
So
At some distance too, right?
yeah, 40. I think 42 yards.
Nice. All right, Cats getting their special teams in order. And here they come. Looks like got a new kicker this time. Looks like Gav's not going to give it a go.
Visit the website to purchase your tickets before time runs out. And again, Wildcat students.
Help me with the numbers out there, Coach. Who's stepping up to kick there?
Luke Compare has
17?
Luke Compare has been getting some other action
right.
out there. So that is him. They've been splitting kicking duties.
All right. Low roller
Line
comes at the
drive.
30.
Saying got through the first
He
layer
did.
right there.
Out to the 42. I think that was number 13, Romani Landry. Nice run. I thought he was going to get hit early, but he
Yeah.
slipped through there. Took the second wave to bring him down.
The Bulldogs will take over.
Got 22.5 left.
43-yard line.
Cats up 35 points. Same back. I think it's the same backfield. It's hard to see. Oh, it looks like Amariah Brown is now a quarterback. Fake inside. He's going to keep. It's been successful for them on their big plays tonight.
Now it's a nice outside leverage there by Cade Farmer at the linebacker, forcing Brown to run back into a host of Wildcats. There's Farmer right there, number 31.
While we're finishing up this third quarter, I think we're going to take a look down onto the field and talk to Coach Davis, if Coach Davis is ready down there. Hop in whenever he's ready.
Dylan Vena was in on that tackle also. Big Vena ready to go.
There he is.
All right, hey, what's up, guys? You got me back? I think everybody can hear me. So we had a little technical difficulty, but we got it squared away here. And now we get a chance, as the cheerleaders and the dance team run by here, to kind of bring some action here from the sidelines for the game tonight. I know we've been following along with Kevin and Bill up in the booth. It's been fun to listen to you guys. Can you guys hear me up there?
All right, Coach Davis, thank you very much. Thank you for the report down on the sideline. Down there, got Palms right behind you. Doing just a great job, looking good. Dan Treptow and the whole Wildcat production team is trying to make that work for us. That is Patrick Compare down there, his cousin Luke on the football field. Patrick, AP Euro alum and Wildcat production extraordinaire. So the Cats will come back on with defense. It's going to be 2nd down 4. Thank you, Coach Mix.
All right. Amariah Brown is back at quarterback with Chester Dancy to the right. DJ Brown is now wide out on the near side. Another direct snap. And here goes Brown again. He's got a little hole. Bad angle. He's down the sideline. Oh, he did. He stepped out. Boy, that was so close. So close. They're going to call him out about the 26th.
And he did. He definitely stepped out. He was on that line for a while there.
It looked like some of the Cats took a really shallow angle at him on that.
Glad you said shallow, Coach Mix. I wasn't sure where that was going.
Okay.
Yeah, nice block on the outside, and we just did not take a very good.
Really? You saw him step out a lot on that? I think my call was right on. I think that was really close.
Oh, no, I think he was.
All
I'm
right.
just saying he for sure stepped out. I'm sorry.
That's all right. All right, we got Brown back at quarterback again. Dancing to his left in the sidecar. 2 receivers left. Oh, went a little bit too soon there. Nowhere to hide after that happens.
Nope.
Feel bad about that.
Dead ball, illegal procedure, offense. Repeat first down.
So again, been a fairly clean game. Waukegan's had a couple of those illegal procedures. Cats have had a couple, but by and large, a fairly clean game as far as the
Sure.
Hankies go.
Brown fakes it. Going to try to get out left. He does. He beats one man, and someone came up and stuck him hard right there at about the 28-yard line.
Trying to get things figured out with Coach Davis here. We're still struggling.
The only one of the 3 of us that has the face for television, and we can't get him on there.
Right, exactly.
Come on.
Seriously. That's why he's the sideline.
That's
reporter.
right. Let's get him on camera. Every time they put us on camera, it's the back of our heads.
What a nice-looking young man.
All right, so we got a 2nd and 11. Brown, Amariah at quarterback still. High snap, a keeper, sticks his nose up in there. Gain of maybe 2. Getting close to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up, looks like 11 yards ago.
Yep.
Third and 11.
Be nice for this second group of defense to get a big stop here. Force that back in. Oh, we're going to throw it down too. So here we go. The Bulldogs are coming up for a 3rd and 11 right now. Cat D is digging in. A good look at Coach Henneberry right there. Coach Shack next to him. Snap is up. The throw, a quick throw. And it is at the feet of number 14, Brian Lopez, trying to do basically the old school tight end pop pass, and just wasn't nothing doing right there. Looks like the Bulldogs are trying to decide what to do. I'm assuming they're going to go for it here. There's no reason not to. Just a matter of what personnel and what play call they're going to send out there. So that same group stays on for a 4th and 11 from their own 32, call it. So see what Coach Carr and the Bulldogs have decided on here. Oh, a little early, little quick snap, high snap, breakdown, and a nice open field tackle. That is number 42, Luca DiCarlo with an excellent open field tackle to stop Brown. High snap, can't bring a lot of pressure, and then one-on-one, boom! Luca DiCarlo stops him short, and the Cats will take over. Cats offense will take back over with 10 left in the game, up 41-6. So Rocco is coming back out onto the field. Dink is the running back.
Sorry about that.
No, that's no problem, Coach Mix.
We're back.
Talking with our producer and manager.
Oh, high snap, going all the way down to the 5-yard line. Oh, man. It's been a problem. That's going to be about a 15-yard loss. It's going to bring up a 2nd down from the 4-yard line. I think, Coach, we're going to try to talk to Coach Davis down on the field here. He's going to give us a little bit of what's going on. You down there, Chris?
I am, Coach Mix. Can you guys hear me up there?
Nope, can't quite hear us yet. So we'll wait. Mr. Treptow's down there trying to get things worked out. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 29. What's your 2nd down and 29 play, Coach?
You know, I'd have to dig deep in the playbook for this one, Coach. We don't have a heck of a lot of them, especially when you're on your 4-yard line, 3-yard line.
La Vista looks like 2 yards deep in the end zone. Another over-the-head snap. Looks like it's going to be a safety. Let's see what they're calling. Hasn't made any call. Yep,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a safety call.
Yeah.
Coach Mix, Coach O'Neill,
That
I think
the one before that definitely was way high. That one looks like it should have maybe been fielded there.
Down.
Coach Mix, Coach O'Neill, do I have you guys?
Ball down in the end zone, recovered by Waukegan High School.
Doesn't matter who it's
Be a
recovered by.
safety, 2 points.
We see Coach Sullivan walking by here. He's on duty tonight, working the crowd a little bit. So this is a second safety we've had this season, Coach. So we will be kicking off from our 25 to Waukegan. That is a frustrating thing that needs to be fixed. You cannot give up yards and plays like that.
All right, so we're down to 9 minutes. Now the Cats' lead is down to, 33 points. And they have to give up the ball. They're moving up.
So got to move up, fellas. Kickoff is from the 20. Or the 25, rather, I believe. So Cats will kick off from the 20.
Looks like number 72, Ben Hutchings.
Ben is getting a punt.
Free kick.
Got to wait for the ref, though, Ben. Ooh,
Nice kick.
Nice kick by
Over
Ben.
his head. Nice pickup
All
by
the way
Brown.
back to the 25.
Brown's cutting left, getting chased.
Oh,
He is quick. Guns it out of
pursuit,
bounds.
Big punt.
Down to the 39-yard line. All right, so Bulldogs are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Trying to get something going on offense again, which so far has been a lot of Emariah Brown.
Ben Hutchins. Ben didn't play football his freshman or sophomore year. Went out. Went out for football, and now he's getting some time on offensive line and getting the free kick. So Cats defense coach.
Emariah Brown rolling right. Going to throw into slot. Oh, threw behind the receiver. He had number 10, Chris Cibrian, open. Ball was a little behind.
Brogan Loesch, good play coming over on the ball from his safety position, dropping through. So 2nd and 10, and the clock has stopped because of the incomplete. So 8:45, 8:46 left in the game here. Cats never able to get to up by 40.
Nope. So 2nd and 10. Emariah Brown still at quarterback. Chester Dancy on the right on the sidecar. And DJ Brown, the other quarterback, flanked out far out here on our near side.
Cats bringing pressure all over the place.
Sweep.
Oh, how did he get out of there?
He did. Oh, nice tackle. Chester Dancy was running. Was it Dancy or was it number 9? It was hard for me to see. It might have been Damian Walker.
Luca DiCarlo with another nice open field tackle.
Looks like we're going to have an injury timeout. Yeah, it was Damian Walker. It's a big hit at around the 40-yard line.
I think he got right in the quad or the hamstring, it looks like. So Cats will have Bulldogs will have a 3rd and about 8 to go. So let's see, that's number 35 right there. That is Lou. How do you say his last name, Coach? Hermanis?
Number
Sorry.
35.
Yeah, I don't know how to say Lou's name.
Yeah, I said Hermanis earlier.
Okay. Go number 64. Oh, Rhett Van Bonen getting some defensive time out here, too. That's good for him. Ian Burke at the linebacker.
All right. Brown,
Joshua
the Wildcat.
Jacobson.
Good snap. Gets some room left. He's going to keep it. Oh,
that's a block
back.
in the back.
Was it?
Or at the very least, it's a north-south. It's a defenseless player.
All right. Well, it freed him up, and he got out to the Cats' 44-yard line, it looks like, 45-yard line? 46-yard line. 1st down.
You know what?
It's a big hit.
The Wildcat coaches don't seem to be upset about it, so I'll defer to them. I just wonder if they saw it. The Cats are having a trouble. This group that's on the field right now is way over penetrating on defense. They've got to only go 2 yards and then stop. Look at how deep they are.
Brown gets by. Oh, throws it into the ground. It's good pressure, but he did get outside.
So once you're rushing the passer, it's okay to go upfield. But on these run plays, they're 4 or 5 yards upfield. And that's what's allowing these running backs to just, once they get past that first pressure, they have a huge lane to go.
With someone as quick as Brown, isn't containment important? Keep him inside the tackles, not let him get around you, or is that oversimplification?
No, I mean, that's what you want to do. It's not necessarily just contain. You just want to get your 2 yards and then make a reaction to where the ball's going from there rather than getting too far upfield.
All right, Brown looks left, going to keep it. A little bit of a hole, gets back maybe 1 yard past the original line of scrimmage to bring up about a 3rd and 9.
And see, there actually was a really good example of there wasn't over penetration there. Oh, and Coach Davis is joining us up in the booth. Thanks to Mr. Felby, Larry Felby, dad of LHS alum and football alum. He was telling us that they could hear you on the sideline, even if we couldn't. So you were going out to the masses, Coach Davis.
We were trying to, but I know one thing. We will have it squared away by Coach Treptow and the wonderful Wildcat production crew. Like I was telling the crew on the sideline, the best broadcasting group in all of Northern Illinois.
All right, Brown, keeper, going up the middle, gets a little bit of a hole, gets spun around. He's going to get about 6 or 7. I would expect the Bulldogs to go for it here to be 4th and about 2.5.
So you guys got to fill me in. What have I missed? Do we have any scores from around the conference tonight?
I haven't been seeing any updated scores. Nobody's active on the Twitter machine. Coach, have you seen anything?
No.
You've been running around, Coach Davis. I know. Oh, here we go. Halftime score. It's still halftime. That's how quick this one's going. Scouts are up 14-7 on the ZBs. Only 14-7 at half.
Brown. Oh, big penetration. Nowhere to go. Nice penetration by the
tackle there.
It's 50, looked like number 58, Dylan
Vena, nice play. So that'll be a turnover on downs.
Hopefully we get to see it here.
You can see the penetration by Vena right there. Nice job of wrapping up the ball, carrying the backfield. Good gang tackling by the Cats. Believe that's number 8, Ian Burke.
So, Coach Davis, they struggled with their snaps in the last possession. What's something that you do to – because that becomes just as much a mental thing as a physical thing.
And that's really, Coach O'Neill, as an avid golfer myself, sometimes when you're on the tee box and you start thinking too much about it, that's when you start to kind of see things go left, right, as opposed to right down the fairway. The big thing is just having the confidence with it to be in line, and there's a big play here for the Cats.
La Vista with a handoff on the inside.
That's
Looks like it was Cole Mitchell.
37, Cole Mitchell on the jet sweep.
He's going to get about 12 on that. Another Cat first down. Moving to chains.
But Coach O'Neill, like you said, a lot of times when you get to that spot, it does become, it's more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing. So there's obviously some physical cues that I'm sure the coaching staff is working on with the centers, but that is also, too, the bigger part is the mental and having the confidence that comes with it.
So do snaps on the sidelines help that, like getting some reps in?
I mean, it's just anything. It's more of being able to kind of flush it, move past it, and then move on and play the next one. Kind of no similar to like if you're a shooter in a basketball game and you're 0 for 8, shooters got to keep shooting. And if you're, that golfer, I've tried to get a good basketball analogy for Coach Mix, but that's why I never coached basketball.
Stop shooting. We had a good dive there by Dink, gain of 8. People say you got to keep shooting, right?
Well, that's why, and see, this is why I never coached basketball.
It's a clash of philosophies up here.
Right, yeah.
Sit here and gather up all your bricks and build a homeless shelter. All right, we got a third down? No, 2nd down and 2. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Dink to the left in the sidecar. Inside handoff to Dink. He's got a little hole off the right. Close to the first down. Oh, we got a flag. Looked like on the tackle or on a block?
I was going to say it might have been in the neighborhood of face masking.
We got a hold against Cats. I know that's one thing, too, as you guys have been up here in the nice warm booth here at the Walter R. Johnson Sports Complex. Fall's in the air tonight. We've got our first kind of fall weather. It was nice to kind of – this is definitely football season here tonight.
Yeah, it feels like it. I mean, it's a little chilly up in the booth.
Maybe.
It all depends on the people.
Right? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nice shot of the LHS cheerleaders there.
All right, so it's going to be second, and we're now up to about 9. Play is still coming in.
Holding on the offense. Repeat the down.
Feel like we did this already, didn't we?
Yep. Holding up various number of fingers there,
Coach
but I think it's second
O'Meal,
down.
Coach Mix, did you guys know on Wednesday night up in the West Gym when the Wildcats take on the Bears that we are going to be celebrating 50 years of LHS VB and the 50th anniversary of Title IX?
We sure do.
There we go.
We made the announcement. I love Coach Loika, Coach Smith getting that going.
I know. Coach Loika, I was helping him with a little graphic for the social media machine today to help get promoting. So hopefully everybody can come on out Wednesday night. Be a great way before the senior girls football game to stop by the West Gym and cheer on the Cats.
That's a full Wednesday right there. Volleyball, senior girls football game, Title IX.
I think we're going to get another look at La Vista's run here for first down.
He does hold that ball high and tight. We've had some struggles with holding on to the football.
All right.
Not Rocco.
2 receivers right, Dink to the left in the sidecar, 1 receiver left. Using up a lot of the play clock. La Vista. Low snap this time. Gives it to Dink. There's a little hole up the middle. Closes quickly, but looks like he's going to get it for about 4 or 5.
Looking like we're, I feel like every other play I'm watching, Coach Davis, one of the offensive linemen is not set. Is that a matter of because you've got some guys in there who don't get as many reps? Is that?
I think it might be a little bit of function of the game plan right now, of taking that game clock all the way down. You know, a lot of times those big guys get in ready to go, and they're used to the normal rhythm. And when you got to hold your water, so to speak, just a little bit longer, that
so
sometimes makes the difference.
Waiting before they get down because they know they don't want to sit in that position
Correct.
the whole time.
Yep.
Another Waukegan player down, getting tended to. We hope he's okay.
So, Coach O'Neal, what spirit days we have coming up this week?
Oh man, we've got some real wingdinger spirit days.
PJ Day. That's all he cares about.
That's Thursday, Coach.
Every day is PJ Day for Coach O'Neal.
So Tuesday is country versus celebrity. So you have your choice whether you get all decked out in your plaid and boots and 10-gallon hat.
Nauru.
Yes, indeed. Or celebrity, which I suppose you can dress as any celebrity you want. Or just kind of generic Hollywood celebrity.
So I could dress like Coach Scott Shinto that day?
He is a celebrity.
He is.
I actually thought it would be kind of fun if you got one kid to dress up like a celebrity and got a couple of an entourage with them, and like a guy with like a little headset to walk around. So that is Tuesday.
Real quick, Emmanuel Steele is the player down for Waukegan. He's sitting up now, so that's a good sign.
It's a good sign. Wednesday Spirit Day is black and orange. It's Wildcat country. That is the day of the celebration, the birthday for Title IX and Wildcat volleyball, as well as the senior girls flag football game. Thursday is the pajama versus professional day that Coach Mix is. So I think Coach Mix is just excited because a lot of other people are going to be spending the day in their pajamas like retirees usually do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's only the first retiree joke I've heard, and I'm sure Coach O'Neal has had a couple more.
You know, I'm trying to be respectful of Coach Mix's return to the booth. And then Friday is Color Wars contest. So freshmen wearing green, sophomores red, juniors purple, seniors blue, and staff is wearing orange for our very exciting homecoming assembly.
And you have orange pajamas.
I just there
you go.
Next Friday night, too, prior to the varsity football game, we have the varsity boys soccer team will be taking on Zion Benton here at the stadium at 4:30. So it'll be our first double header game on a Friday night this fall.
That'll be fun, and soccer getting the love they well deserve on the main field for homecoming.
Down to 3.5. La Vista with the snap. Inside toss. Oh, breaks one. Is that Hans Bruckner?
That is Hans.
Hold the football, Hans.
He held it out wide, but he got the first down.
So Bruck getting a couple touches here today. That's good. Would like to see him hold on to that football a little bit tighter. Ref winding that clock very quickly after the first down.
Making our scorekeepers very nervous up here.
Yeah, there's some conflict going on between what should and what is, let's just say.
That happens.
But game is moving on quickly. Really hope that those Wakanda guys who have been down have been bouncing back up. Nobody's injured. We do have couple Wildcats. Looks like Luke Williamson and Charlie Clark both have some ice on their shoulder. Devon Wallace possibly also.
Inside handoff to Dink again. He's going to get 5 on the dive.
Well, Coach O'Neill, Coach Mix, as you guys are getting wrapped here, I got to get back to getting things cleaned up, but it was great to join you guys up in the booth.
Yeah.
And then we'll be ready to rock and roll next week.
Oh, I have no doubt. Coach
We might be able to get some interviews with some of the LHS Athletics Hall of Fame inductees next week.
That'd be very cool.
During the game. We'll see what we can do from there all the way back to the class, I believe, of 1935 with Dorothy Weir, all the way through the 2001 state championship girls soccer team and everything in between. So we have a great class going in this upcoming weekend.
Awesome. Well, Coach Davis, thank you for joining us up here. Thank you for being so flexible with everything you're doing downstairs and doing double duty here tonight.
La Vista hands off to Dink again. Grabbed by the ankles at about, I don't know, maybe a 1-yard gain. Looks like they're moving up, maybe 2.
You know, they've run, it wasn't that play, but the play before that to Bruckner, that is a little toss. The quarterback's just catching it and tossing it in the air. I don't love the design of that play. And I obviously don't know them better than the people who are calling it. But I always like to keep things simple, and that seems like that is overcomplicating that. It's essentially a jet sweep.
Motion. La Vista inside handoff to Dinkelberg again. He's got some room. Nope, it's a keep. Faked me out. La Vista dives at about the 3. Got close. Woo!
No, I'm laughing because La Vista ended up 6 yards out of bounds, but the ref said to keep the clock rolling. So, that was a nice fake, Coach. I looked inside, too, on Dink. And so La Vista pulled that real nice. And then Cats will run one more play probably here or take a knee. Yeah.
Yep, looks like victory formation.
So it'll just have to be one right here. Let it 5 more. There we go. And that will take us down to close enough. So the final, Cats 41, Waukegan 8. Not a pretty contest, Coach, but sometimes in these games, some things go sideways a little bit.
Well, I thought with the starters in the game, things ran pretty well. I think we were very organized, pretty well. And then we started to get a lot of people in. I think those changes sometimes plays a little havoc with, fundamentals and how well we're going to do. But overall, I think it was a good night for the Cats.
Yeah, good effort, and hopefully everybody came out of it healthy. Hope the Waukegan guys who got dinged up are feeling all right. So we will be back here next week for homecoming. Once again, 7 o'clock kickoff against the Bears of Lake Zurich.
Soccer game before.
So we won't be announcing it, but I'm sure it'll be broadcast by Wildcat Productions. So to all of you out there, thank you for Wildcat Productions. Dan Trepdown did an absolutely awesome job. Everybody down there in the booth working on getting a lot of new things going, so fantastic job. Thank you for joining us, those of you who stuck it out to the bitter end. And we'll see you in 1 week, ladies and gents. Coach Mix, welcome back.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
All right, good night.